Hey, happy studying. Ions and membrane potential is what we're talking about today. Ions are positively or negatively charged particles. Potential energy is work that I can potentially do. It's stored energy. I'm not actively working, but I can use it to do work. Okay, and membrane potential exists in, say, a neuron. It's the potential energy that exists because there is a gradient between the positive and negatively charged particles. Okay, and then we've got extracellular fluid and intracellular fluid, outside, inside the membrane. So what's outside and inside our membrane? We've got positively and negatively charged particles. Anions, we can remember anions are negative because anion sounds like ants. Ants we don't want in our house, negative. Okay, sodium. Sodium can be found in table salt. Table salt makes our food tasty, therefore it's positive. As we all know, potassium can be found in bananas. Bananas look like happy faces, therefore they're positive. Okay, protein. Protein is negative. We can remember that because if we find protein in our pee and we're diabetic, that's bad news. Okay, so we've got extracellular fluid that's negative, negatively charged. We've got our anions. We don't have any protein in our extracellular fluid that's positive. Got our cations, sodium, and potassium. Okay, intracellular fluid, what's negative? We've got our anions again, and then we've got protein, which is negative. Intracellular fluid, what do we have that's positive? We've got sodium, and we've got our potassium. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of math. Okay, so we get our 120 millimoles per liter from our anions. Protein, we didn't have any. What's in our extracellular fluid that's positive? We've got 150 plus 5 gives us 155. This number is bigger than that number, therefore this carries the charge. We get 35. That's what's in our extracellular fluid. In our intracellular fluid, our anions, again, got 120. This time we do have protein, and that's 65, got 185. What's positive in our ICF? We've got 15 millimoles per liter, and then we've got 150 millimoles per liter of potassium. 185 is bigger, therefore it carries the charge. Subtract, and we've got negative 20 millimoles per liter in our ICF. That creates a gradient, 35 millimoles per liter in our extracellular fluid, 20 millimoles per liter in our intracellular fluid, and that gradient creates potential energy.